In polynomial, there are only a few important things. One, method of division, methods of division. Which is one, long division. So in long division, we have examples. Example one. Find the find the quotient and the remainder using long division. Dividing when dividing a 3x power 3 plus 2x squared plus x plus 1 by x minus 1. Solution. For long division, you have x minus 1 here, and then 3x squared, 3x power 3 plus 2x squared plus x plus 1. So you would say 3x power 3 divided by x, we get 3x squared. So you write 3x squared on top there, and then multiply 3x squared by x, you get 3x power 3 minus 3x squared by negative 1, you get negative 3x squared, and then subtract this whole line here, bring those down. So when you subtract 3x3 minus 3x3, that will be 0. Then 2x squared minus 3x squared, that will be 5x squared, and then plus x plus 1. Then divide again, 5x squared divided by x, this will give us 5x. So you have to add 5x and then multiply it again, so to get 5x squared minus 5x, have it subtracted, and then drop that one. So you get a 0 there, and the 6x plus 1. Divide again, 6x divided by x, you get 6. So you add the 6 there, multiply, you get 6x minus 6, and then subtract. This will give us 0 and a 7 there. When you get such a thing, you are saying that the quotient is equal to 3x squared plus 5x plus 6. And the remainder is equal to 7. The remainder is this one you get here. And the quotient is the one up here. Okay. And note that when the remainder is 0, the divisor is called a factor. So if the remainder here was 0, then we would have said that x minus 1 is a factor of the polynomial 3x3 plus 2x squared plus x plus 1. Another example.
Wait, sir. Just a minute, sorry.
Yes, sir. Wait.
It's to just
You're a bit
screenshot.
fast, sir.
It's to just screenshot. I can
My
even send
friend.
you. I can even
have a
send you the
question.
PDF. Yes.
So you just and the remainder together.
The question says find the quotient and the remainder. So you find them separate.
You can move, sir. You can move.
You. I can even send you the PDFs if you're worried about having the one.
Yes, sir.
So this was A. B.
Sir, before we
Hello.
proceed,
Okay.
I want to understand the note you have noted here to say when the remainder is 0, the divisor is called a factor. What is it supposed? What does it mean?
If you divide 8 by 2, we get 4 remainder 0, is it? Meaning that 8 is divisible by 2. So 2 is a factor of 8.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Right.
That's the meaning of that factor. Then B, 2x power 4 minus 3x squared plus 2 when divided by x squared minus 1. So you would say x squared minus 1. Inside here, you are starting from 4. Then you go to x3. So if it's not appearing in the polynomial 0x, and go to x squared is 0x plus 2. The power reference there is important. You start doing 2x4, we'll get 2x squared. So you write 2x squared there, and you multiply 2x squared by the whole x squared minus 1. So we'll get 2x4 plus 0x3 minus 2x squared. Then you subtract. So because I noticed that when I expand this, I get 2x4 minus 2x squared. Again, I have x3 here in between. So include a 0, and then subtraction, I drop this. So we get 1x squared here as a negative, and then plus 0x plus 2. So get by x squared, we get negative 1. So we'll have minus 1 there, and then multiply, we get negative x squared plus 0x plus 1.
Sir, may you please kindly repeat?
Subtract.
I got lost on the subtraction there.
So when subtracting, you're subtracting each power from the power of the same weight. So when you say 2x4, you know here you must have minus 2x4. And then plus 0x3, we must have 0x3. Minus 3x squared minus 2x squared. The minus here will make a positive, and then negative plus positive. If the negative is bigger in numerical value, your answer will be negative. And then you go ahead to the 0x, there's nothing down, so it's minus 0. Plus 2 minus 0. So that's why you notice that you only have negative x squared, and then 0, and then 2 that are coming from up.
Yes, sir, I'm completely lost.
Oh wait, Sam Sangen.
Okay.
Come back. Don't be lost.
Okay.
Imagine.
Let me go and look for them.
Excel. Where the next say? Where the
Okay, so we are saying if my polynomial has some powers missing, I will include those powers by putting the zero coefficients, so that I have all the powers from the highest to the lowest. So since we have power 4, we must have 3, 2, 1, and a constant. Then from there, we are dividing only the highest degree divided by the highest degree. So the highest degree inside is 2x4, then we'll divide by x squared. So this is the same as when you're dividing the x with the same power, you subtract the powers. I mean, with same x, different powers, you subtract the powers. So we get 2x squared when you divide there. So this 2x squared is what we write on top here, 2x squared. Then you multiply this 2x squared by the whole root of this thing here. So we say 2x squared multiplied by x squared, we have 2x4. 2x squared multiplied by -1, we have negative 2x squared. So I've left the part for 3 because we don't have x3 even after multiplying here, so that you're not confused on how to subtract when it comes to subtraction here.
Okay.
Just bring them down here because there's nothing to subtract from. Then now we are saying 2x4 minus 2x4, that will be 0. We don't write a 0. 0x3 minus 0x3, again, that is 0. Don't write a 0. Then negative 3x squared minus 2x squared. That will be negative 3x squared plus 2x squared, giving us negative x squared. And then we bring down the 0x and the 2. Again, in the down part, we get the highest degree, which is negative x squared, divided by the highest degree down there from here. The highest degree is x squared, so we divide by x squared. So we get -1. This -1 is what we take up there, and then multiply -1 by this whole thing here. So we'll have negative x squared, and then plus 1, noticing that there's no x, meaning we have a 0x. And then we put this in brackets and subtract the whole thing from the top part. So negative x squared minus minus, it becomes negative x squared plus x squared, which is 0. Don't write anything there. Then 0x minus 0x, another 0. Then 2 minus 1, we get 1. So what we are saying is that the quotient is 2x squared minus 1, and the remainder is 1. So our question has been answered.
Sawa wafika hapo?
See, for question 2, use synthetic division to find the remainder of a 2x3 plus 3x minus 1 when divided by x minus 1. So for synthetic, what you do is you first get the divisor, x minus 1, you get it to 0, and so for x is equal to 1. Then get this one, hang it somewhere, and then get the coefficient of the polynomial. If there's any missing power, you put a 0. So we have 2x power 3, 0x squared, 3x minus 1. And then we can do the demarcation, drop the 2. So drop the first number down, then you multiply this 1 by 2, you get 2, and then add 0 plus 2, we get 2. Multiply again 1 by 2, you get 2. Then add 3 plus 2, we get 5. Multiply 1 by 5, we get 5. Then add -1 plus 5, we get 4. This means that since the question is asking us to find the remainder will be the last number here. So the remainder in this case is 4. If they wanted a quotient 2, we would have said the quotient is starting from here up to here, where these numbers are the coefficients of the powers of x starting from 2, since it was 3 and 1 has been taken out. So you say 2x squared plus 2x plus 5. So this would be the quotient, and this part here is the remainder. Remember, if the remainder came out to be 0, we would have said x minus 1 is a factor of 2x3 plus 3x minus 1. So the most nice and easiest method of the two is synthetic, and it's one that we use mostly in applications.
So I have a question.
Yes.
Yeah, I know to say that for us to find, sir, can you get me?
Yes.
Yeah, for us to get the one, we have to equate the Hooker thing, the divisor to 0. But
Yes.
why do we, instead of getting -1?
But you have created it to 0, and you have
But
gotten
why?
1.
Why can't you get -1?
It's not a value of x. We want the value of x that makes the divisor equal to 0.
All right.
-1 will make it equal to -2.
Okay, sir.
B, if we divide 7x5 minus 3x3 plus 2x squared plus x by 2x minus 4. So first thing, you get 2x minus 4, you get it to 0. So 2x is 4, divide by 2. So x is 2. And then get the 2 out, get the coefficient 7, that is power 5. So power 4 is not there, meaning we have a 0. Power 3, we have -3. Power 2, we have 2. Power 1, we have 1. There's no constant, meaning we have 0. And then drop a 7, then 2 times 7, 14, and
Lenga sir, that 0 you put.
the coefficient, the one representing the constant. Remember, we must always have the constant. Like here, we had the constant -1. So if it's not there, it means that the constant is 0.
Oh, okay.
Then 2 by 14, we get 28. We add, we get 25. 2 by 25, we get 50. We add, we have 52. 2 by 52, we get 104. We add, we have 105. 105 by 2, we get 210. We add, we have 210. So the remainder is 210. If you wanted the quotient, it would have been 7x4 plus 14x3 plus 25x squared plus 52 plus 52x plus 105. Notice that the quotient, the power of the quotient, the highest degree of the quotient is less by 1 to the actual polynomial if the divisor is power 1. Okay, so this was an introduction to polynomial where we have learned long division and synthetic division. So that in our next class, we'll be able to do all the sketching, finding of extracting factors where you have to hunt for the factors yourself, and then factorize the polynomial, have it sketched in some applications. And then we'll sum up for the whole polynomial in the next class. Then we'll start binomial. Have a good day.
Thank you so much, sir.
You should send the
Have a
PDF.
blessed day.
I'll send the PDF.